Hello guys, in this video we will learn about how to pause or mute observer. Muting observer is like you don't want this observer to be triggered in certain scenarios. So let's go ahead and try to figure out how to do this. So for example, we created a module, we called it mute observer example, and then mainly we have a command line, and then in the command line we have delivery types list, and it will list all the delivery types. These delivery types comes in from this delivery type, and then will return a data object, and it has these types: same day and next day. However, it also dispatch an event. This will dispatch an event, and we created observer to listen to this event, and this observer just add two extra delivery types, and these will be included when you type the command, and then you will get all these types. So for example, if we just run the command pin magento, and then we just copy the command, which is this one. Now we paste it here, and then we will get same day, next day, and then express 2 to 3 days, and then standard 3 to 5 days. Now we are getting the types from the delivery type, this model, this object, and it has only two types, which is the same day and next day. Now once we hit this method to data object, a event is triggered, which is the delivery type list, and will be listened by this observer and will add extra two delivery types. These delivery types will be included into the array, and then we set the types again as delivery types, including the first one and second one, which is the same day and next day, and then we'll add these other two. Now once we hit this line, types get data types, we will get those four. These are original, and these are added by the observer. Now we want in some cases to type the core types only, and not those being added by observers. So for example, we only want same day and next day to be printed out. This is an example, and it's not exclusively related to this scenario, because the target of this video is in certain cases we want to stop this event or this observer to be triggered. Now we have this, but then I type it again. I want just the same day and next day to be triggered. I don't want those two additional ones. I want only whatever the class set the types is, not the additional being set by the observer. I only want the core types, but this is impossible because I only get four, because every time I run the command, event is triggered, and then the observer will listen and add other two delivery types. How do we stop this from happening? In order to do this, I'm going to create a different command, and then I will mute this observer, and we only get the same day and next day. To do this, we will do the following. I will just copy this and paste it, and instead of delivery command, I will call it core delivery commands, and this will be core. And then instead of delivery types list, I will say delivery types core, and it will be exactly the same. There's nothing to be changed here. The only thing I need to do here is in this, I will just add a new line here, and I add delivery core, and then it will be core delivery command. Now if I just run the flush cache, now I flush the cache. If I type the core, I still get the four of these, which is good. The command is working. Now I need to mute the observer on this command, and I only get the same day and next day. To do this, I will go to the observer, and then I'll just have a public static muted, like a boolean muted equals false. And then if I say if static muted equals true, equals false, sorry, only when this is false, I will just type those. Cut, paste them inside the if condition. When this is false, then run it. By default, it will be run. So if I go and type list, I will get the 4, and if I go to the core, I will get the 4 as well. But how to prevent this from happening? You might guessed it for now. If I go here, and then when I do this, I will have the delivery observer, just copy it, and I'll go to the core delivery, and I say muted equals true, and this will means, if I just place it, if this is true, so if this becomes true, then it will not run the event. Now if you copy it for true, and then I don't forget to reset it to false after everything is done, so I will reset it back to false. Now if I run the list, I will get the 4, but if I go to the core, I will get only 2. This is because we set the muted to true, which means the observer will not be executed. In fact, it will be executed, but will fail on this if condition, and the other 2 delivery types won't be added to the delivery types. And that's all to it. I think this is clear. If it is not, please let me know in the comments, and please like and subscribe if you like the video, and I see you next time.